Hi there, I'm Jeanette, stampingwithsafiandme.com. Today's little project is this one. We're going to make a note card. It's going to be a set of 4. I've already made 3 of them using the Painted Harvest as promised, and I've also used the leaf punch that actually goes with the Painted Harvest set. And I've actually chosen some really pretty muted colours. I actually adore these, and I thought they went really well together. The next one we're going to make though is a Tranquil Tide. So this one is in Night of Navy, this one is Always Artichoke, and this one is Cherry Cobbler. They're really quick and easy to put together, and they're just really nice simple little note cards, but with a little bit of difference. They've got this gorgeous little leaf design on them, which makes them stand out, I think. Now I'm actually using Stampin' Up note cards and envelopes. It's just quick and easy to use, so if you don't have a lot of time, like myself, I've actually been away all weekend, and I haven't had much crafting time at all, so this is a really great, super speedy little set to put together. So these are the bits and pieces that we're going to need today. You're going to just need, I'll grab them. You're going to need a note card. You're going to need, which I've done in Whisper White. Stampin' Up actually do them in Berry Vanilla as well. You will need a scrap of Whisper White. This is actually the thick. It always comes in, the note cards are in thick Whisper White and Berry Vanilla. So you can either use thick Whisper White or you can use ordinary Whisper White for your sentiment. It doesn't really matter. Then I've also used the silver foil for the background, and then the coordinating cardstock just to add a little bit of definition on the outside of our Painted Harvest flower. So yeah, as I said, we're going to be using Tranquil Tide. So let me just grab that. I'm also just going to very quickly grab the Painted Harvest flowers that we need for this. Let's put them here, and you can see what I'm doing. That's the leaf designs. We need that one as well, and I'm also going to be using that. I don't have a spare block, so I'm just going to have to quickly swap them over. So what we need to do is stamp this. I'm going to stamp off the first one. I always like to stamp off, and I could do with a mat actually before I stamp. These photopolymer stamps that are absolutely fabulous. I really do like these because you can actually see where you're stamping, but one thing you do really need is one of these mats. You need something with a bit of cushion to it. You just get a better stamp. Right, okay. And then this one, I'm not stamping off on this one. This one's going straight on. I'm just lining it up. I think I did this last week, and I'm just looking at this little bit of a curve here, and I'm just going to match it up with that. But you know what, as I said last week, it's a really forgiving stamp set, and you don't have to be 100% accurate. It looks really lovely. Get the leaf on there as well. I'm going to stamp off that and then just stamp it. I'll turn it around, there's a bit more space here. And then just quickly swap that over. And then just stamp. So, right. Not too bad at all, that's great. Now when I was putting my flowers together, I used my layering squares, and the one I used, in fact I used 2, I used the layering squares and I also used the stitch framelets. Now I'll measure these for you so you know exactly the squares that I use. There's so many of them. Now when the first frame that you actually pop on your flower, you will just miss the edges off, but when I was doing this earlier today, I did a few different variations, and I really thought for the note cards I wanted to keep it quite small rather than use the whole thing. I think the overall effect, it really is quite nice. So the one that I'm using measures, if I measure the whole thing for you, you know which one I'm using. So it is 2 3/16. That's the one I'm using. The stitch framelets, quite easy. It was just the third one up. There's only 4 of those, so that's the third one up. I'll give it a quick measure as well. Measuring your tools, so that's 2, 4, 5. That's 2 5/8, and then the scallop measures 2 1/2. That's the easy one, and that they all layer really, really nicely together, these ones. So what you want to do is pop that on there like that, and just run that through your big shot. You need to run your stitched framelets through your coordinating cardstock. Run that through your big shot, and it looks like this. I've prepared it earlier, so I read that through. It gives this gorgeous stitch design. And then I've used the silver foil, and I've already cut that out as well. Just run that quickly through your big shot, and it layers up like that, layers up really beautifully. So if I put that to one side, in fact what I will do is just punch out this leaf. I do need the leaf that we've just done. How gorgeous is that? It's really sweet. And one thing I haven't done, which I need to do, is the middle bit. I've actually done them all in smoky slate, and that's the centre of the flower. And again, I've actually stamped off and then stamped in the middle here. And it looks like that. Really is so beautiful. I did one earlier just to save a little bit of time, and I've actually cut mine out. As you can see, on all the sides there is a little bit of the flower missing, but it looks so beautiful when it's layered up together like that. Now to actually pop the little leaf inside, I just use the handheld punch. There's only 2, and it's the bigger one of the 2. And I just popped a little hole around about there, just by eye, just on the side. And then what we're going to do is just grab my Tombow, grab my leaf, and just pop a little bit of glue on there. Right, let me get rid of all of this out of the way. And then you will find that leaf will slot through there perfectly, and you just want to stick it as far as it will go, and then when you're happy with where it is, just stick the back down like that. You get this really beautiful effect, really is sweet. And then we just want to layer it up. So I just put a bit more glue on here. Like that. It's really delicate. And then a little bit more. Because they are note cards, I don't think they actually need dimensionals. You could use dimensionals though if you wanted to add a little bit more, but I'm keeping these as simple and as quick as possible. We're nearly done already. Where's the note card gone? Here we go. A little bit more Tombow on the back. And they really do look so pretty. I love these muted colours. I mean, you could choose the brighter ones. You could do a set of these and a set of brighter ones. But I thought these looked really nice. I thought these looked so classy. Now, how I finished it off, I got to this point and I thought, okay, I can actually stamp the 5 little things that go in the middle. But when I did that, I thought, it was still missing something. And I wasn't too sure what I had, because I don't have everything from Stampin' Up. I wish I did have, but unfortunately I don't have. So I thought, okay, what can I use to make it stand out? So I just grabbed my handheld punch again. I had a scrap of the silver, which we've used for the outside, for the scallop, and I just punched it out. I just did 5 punches. And then if you tip that up, you get 5 of these really cute little circles. They are a little bit fiddly, but I think when you need to add something a little bit more, you just have to think outside the box a little bit. And I thought it really did finish it off. So, and all I did was just popped a little bit of, far too much Tombow on there. Just a second. Really don't need that much. There we go. That's all we need on there. And then just put them on. I did mine in a little flower shape, but you could randomly put them in the centre, however you wish. And there we go, there we have it, it's all finished. Hopefully you like those. 4 really cute note cards. I haven't put a sentiment on them. I thought we'd done enough stamping, but you could add a little sentiment inside if you wanted to. For my note cards, I do prefer to leave them blank, and then you can just use them for anything, but it is entirely up to you. You could leave them blank, and then when you need to use one, you know, just use a sentiment as and when you need to use them. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that project. I have actually got a box here that I made just to put them in. I've just kept it really simple. I put the same design that I've made for the card just on the front, and in here should fit 4 of the note cards. Let me just put the envelopes in. That's 4 envelopes. And the 4 note cards fit really nicely inside there, like that. It's really simple box to do. Kind of closes up so neatly like that, and perfect for a gift or for you to just keep and use as and when. So I hope you like that project. I know it's very quick, but I have been away this weekend, but I still wanted to bring you something. I've used all the products that I've used are listed on my blog, or they will be on my blog. I haven't actually done that yet, but I will be doing that. And it's stampingwithsafiandme.com, and all you need to do is click the shop now button. If you do like my video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm hoping to bring you a project every single week. I absolutely adore doing these for you. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'm always happy to help. I do have some catalogues if you would like a catalogue, and just drop me a note and I can pop one in the post to you. These notelets, by the way, before I go, there is 15% off at the moment with Stamping Up, but only until the 10th of October, just to celebrate World Card Making Day. So if you did want them, do be quick. If you want them at the 15% discount, they're great to have in, just for quick and easy cards. Anyway, thank you very much. Bye bye.